The Nova's a little different now. It's been a little bit. It's actually been almost about a year since I posted anything, and this is the Nova now. You guys might remember from a few videos. I didn't post a lot. I've been traveling for work, so haven't had a lot of time to do any videos or really work on the car. And I do it here and there and kind of just do it, don't record anything, and just kind of work on the car. But this is where it's at. Sold the procharger. Procharger was kind of had its limits. I couldn't get it to go above 13, 14 pounds of boost with the PSC1. I didn't want to send it in to get it upgraded, so I did the next best thing and just went turbo. So got rid of the high ram. We went to a Holley split plane with an elbow. This is a Monument S475 turbo, upgraded billet wheel, upgraded oil feed system, etc. A bunch of upgraded shit in there. It's an 11 blade, and it makes a really cool ting noise when I flick my finger on it, so it sounds cool. You're also probably realizing there's no intercooler on this car. I couldn't fit the intercooler because I moved the radiator forward because I went NA for like 2 days. And I was like, I'm just gonna go NA because then I could drive the car, and I hated it because it was so slow. So then I went and put a turbo on it, and then I was like, well, I don't want to move this back because I really didn't have a lot of room. I also went to a electric water pump, found it on Marketplace, put it on there. So I was like, well, it's the next best thing. So I bought this thing. Kind of see it, it's a meth heads, and what it is it's 2 nozzles I bought, and I weld them into the side of my intake, and they are methanol nozzles. So we will be running, step on something, basically a methanol system. So it's basically a meth injection system, but instead of it being a boost juice or a snow performance style kit, it is gonna be M1 getting sprayed through here. You also probably can tell, have these beautiful lines going to a MAC valve. That means there is no manual boost controller. We are going CO2 on this system. Coils have been relocated, trunnion upgrade. I did change the heads as well. This is the same block, L33 block. Same pistons, stock rod, stock crank combo. And it probably doesn't say it anywhere on the heads, but these are PRC 227 heads that I got off of an LS2. So it worked pretty good. Right now I'm waiting on my Rife sensor for my 3-bar map. Not running a traditional map sensor anymore. I'm going to a 3-bar instead. So far that's all the stuff. I also did all the welding on it. So that was probably the longest part. 4-inch out the back, dumped right down at the bottom, 2 1/4 throughout the whole merge and hot side. These are from 269 Motorsports. I love these headers. These are super nice. But yeah, basically just this is where I started my welds, and it got better by the time I got to the end. Like this became a lot better when I had to weld these V-bands. But yeah, when I started, I sucked. I didn't have enough back purge, and then it got better as I went. But for my first time ever doing stainless, I'll take it. Aluminum wise, it'll hold. Pretty happy with all that. And of course, you go motion, because why not if I'm going to spend the money on it. Besides this one, I cut the flange off the turbo and I put it on 3 performance band, because originally I had an intercooler because my brother decided to copy me and go LS as well, and no surprise, he put a turbo on his. It sounds fucking ridiculous. S480 bigger turbo, stock 5.3, BTR stage 3 cam, boost cam, I believe it is. And there is my on3 intercooler that I bought. It is a 3-core, 3-inch wide intercooler. This shit did not fit inside that car at all. Plenty of room in this car. He just had to cut everything to get this to fit. But I'm not worried about that car for now. I have a lot I did on this car. So engine wise, basically the same setup. New heads, valve train, big ass turbo. We're not running this car on 12 pounds of boost. We're shooting for 18 to 20 on methanol. So we'll find out how that is. Cooling system is about the same. I did upgrade the injectors. These are 220 Carter Motorsports injectors. From my 80-pound injectors, I went to 220 cc's or 220 pound. But pretty much everything is the same. Coil packs are from an LS2. So everything's pretty good. We're doing body work on the car too. I'm going through. My pops has been doing a bunch of work on it while I've been away. We replaced this whole entire quarter. We replaced the sail panel in the back. See, I still got some spot welds I got to do to get the lights fit decently. I got a little bit of fixing I got to do in there. And same thing with this quarter. We cut this whole quarter out and replaced it because we had a lot of rot. And all in all, that was pretty much it going into here. That's my methanol fuel cell. Currently plumbing the lines to there. I have a pump. You guys are curious on methanol injection. This is what I'm doing. It's a ProMeth pump. This pump, I believe, goes up to 200 and something PSI. Perfect for the setup I'm running. I'm running a 30 PSI jet. So it's gonna work perfectly. Inside the car is about the same still. There is our, oh, there's my finger. There's our CO2 system. Plumbed up. I didn't buy the Motion Raceworks bracket. I bought an exhaust hanger, a 5-inch exhaust hanger to wrap around there, and the thing is solid. So it's pretty good. Go back around this side before I go under the car. So pretty similar still. I'm working on this now. Oh, buttons are going through the steering wheel. If you know, something like the Chevelles and Novas, they used to have buttons on the steering wheel for like the horn and stuff like that. On the back side of this, there's a little rubber grommet that actually pops out to the other side for this. So just popped it out, and there it is. So both will be in here, my bump box as well as my trans brake. Currently it's on the shifter, but I'm gonna move it onto the steering wheel. So everything will be on the steering wheel for me. These will be the switches for bumping the methanol, make sure it's on. Arm the whole entire system, solenoid on. With the fuel pump, will be on as well. So basically I just want to be able to arm everything, and then I don't have to listen to the fuel pump the entire time the system is armed. But that should be about it. Same shifter, same terminator system. None of that has changed. That's pretty much it inside the car. And what made me rip the car apart, well, multiple things made me rip it apart, but one of the big things was that the assassin bar under the car on both sides broke the shear pin, or bolt as a matter of fact. So we went to split monos. We went to a set of these leaf spring perches. They will come to me on who built them. I forgot who built them. It wasn't Nicky Bobby, but it might be Tin Soldiers. And then we also went to a slider system. You see I have a little spacer up in there. And the reason for that spacer is that the car kind of set too low, so I kind of just put that spacer in there. But these are offset shackles. They move them in 1 3/4 inches. But same assassin bar setup. Shocks are the same. Rear end is pretty much the same. Basically just added sliders and new perches. So it bolts everything together better. And you can see the massive lines I have running. This side of the car is the 85, the main fuel system. This side of the car is methanol. Because if I see a methanol leak on this side of the car, if I see a leak, I know it's methanol and I can clean it up. I don't care if my 85 should rip it. That just drips. That's fine. But other than that, that has been the setup. I'm gonna try posting a little bit more when I can. My pops has a YouTube video as well, YouTube channel, so I'll tag him in the description below. But I got a new grill as well, so this is all gonna be changed. It's gonna look really good as we get there. I'll give you guys my 2 cents. I would buy the Lowbugs life sensors because I feel like they're the exact same and they're a lot cheaper. These I would buy. These are good. I bought all tile stuff. So these are 40 something millimeter wastegates with a 7-pound spring inside of them. So, but that's my little update video of what's been going on with the Nova. This is now LS swapped. That is still nitrous. It's gonna stay nitrous. I don't think it's ever gonna change from nitrous. So, until next time, like I said, I'll leave the link in the description for my dad's YouTube channel and cars. We have an S10 too now. We've had like 3 S10s since the last time you guys probably seen an S10 video. This one's white, small block turbo. That'll be another video for for no time. But till then, peace.